Hi everyone.
Hi, we're the
WW Gays.
I'm Jean-Luc.
I'm Nick.
And look at our cute t-shirts.
Yeah, we love our t-shirts.
I love our t-shirts.
Remember we showed them, we got them from Lisa at Christmas.
At Christmas time.
So we love them.
We love these shirts.
So today we decided to film a 0-point meatball.
Meatballs!
The reason we decided to film it is because we're actually planning on having sweet and sour meatballs tonight. We're not going to film the actual sauce because we thought the sauce would be something that each person could figure out on their own, because you might want to do this in, marinara sauce.
And I'll give you an idea of what I'm making with my sauce. I'm taking my regular marinara sauce. I'm taking a little bit of brown sugar, because sweet and sour sauce. I'm actually going to add some pineapple to it. Some
fresh pineapple.
Fresh pineapple that I'm going to puree.
We
actually have a full pineapple. I'm going to puree it. And then I'm going to add some brown sugar to that, and then I'm going to cook my meatballs in that sauce after I bake them. So anyways, let's get back to the meatballs.
Yeah, so like I said, we're not going to show you the final sauce. We thought we'd just show you guys what we do with the meatballs so you guys can use this recipe to make your own meatballs.
And if you really want the sauce, we might make you a...
Yeah, let us know. If you want the sauce, we might film another segment at one point.
Just how to make sweet and sour sauce.
So what we have here is we have a package of lean turkey.
And a package of lean chicken.
Make sure it's lean. Make sure the percentage of weight of the lean content is high, because that's how you know it's 0 points. If it doesn't have a high it doesn't say extra lean on it like it says right here.
And this one also says extra lean as well.
Then you might have the actual ground turkey and chicken becomes points. But if it's extra lean, then you're good. So basically, open both packs.
And we use the chicken and turkey together just to give different flavors, because both meats have a different flavor. And I'll be honest with you, we don't like ground chicken as much as we like ground turkey.
Yeah.
So by doing this, we get both meats, and it adds different texture to your meatball. I gotta grab this. The next thing I'm gonna do is we're gonna take an egg, because eggs are 0 points, right? So we're gonna take one egg, we're gonna put an egg into the meat.
That's just going to create a binder so that you can actually...
And normally the meat itself binds pretty well because it is still fairly wet. I got a piece of shell here. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. So I'm just going to start mashing that together, the two meats together. And then as I'm mashing it, Nick will come in and he'll start pouring some flavors. Spices.
So we basically put whatever, our regular spices.
You know us, we never
measure spices. We just free pour.
Except for the bovidin.
So I'm adding a bit of garlic powder onto this.
Yep. Add. You can add fresh garlic if you want to as well. You can add some fresh herbs. If we had some, we probably would.
Adding some onion powder now.
There you go.
And then we have here some chicken spice from the grill, Clubhouse the Grill. So add some of that in there.
There.
And then some black ground pepper. Some garlic plus. Some roasted garlic and peppers. Some parsley. Like I said, some. Like you see what I went.
You can add Parmesan cheese. You can add whatever you want to this. Like honestly, everything here is 0 points, and all you're doing is making them into little balls. And what we're doing, these spices are gonna make me sneeze. I'm gonna go sneeze.
Okay, so then I'm also gonna put some chicken boudin in here. So again, this just adds an extra. It adds a little salt content and it adds an extra flavor. So it's 2 teaspoons for the actual. Portions, the serving size for this. So that's all we add, because it's 0 points for the portion size. Or serving size, sorry. So 1, 2.
You can add more if you want, but you don't have to. Like again, it depends on how many points you want. But this is salty, so you don't want to add too much, because then you're just gonna...
So I'm gonna use my hands now. Take off my wedding ring. Just keep mixing it together.
We've also done this with a variation, and we wanted points to our meatball, and we added panko breadcrumbs to it as well. You know us, we love our panko. You could add other breadcrumbs. There's Italian breadcrumbs out there that have multiple seasonings to them, which then you wouldn't have to add as much seasoning if you don't want to. This is almost similar to our meatloaf as well. Like, it doesn't really change much. It just ends up being a little bit different on how you decide to display it, let's say. I don't think display is the correct term here.
So then we'll grab our cookie sheets.
Yeah, and we like using our Pampered Chef.
Because it cooks evenly.
They just warm up nicely and less chances of them burning.
So grab the ice cream scoop. Got somewhere in there.
Dum, 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 dum.
I'll grab this for now.
Just grab a spoon. We don't want them too big anyways, right?
So what you do, just grab the spoon, take it, and form into a ball. Like so.
And there you go, one meatball.
And then you just pop it down.
Pop it down.
And then you put in, once you've done all your balls, you put it in the oven. The oven's set to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And we're gonna leave it in there for 20 minutes because we're only cooking them partially.
Yes.
Because we're gonna be actually cooking them in a sauce afterwards. So if you're cooking them in a sauce, don't leave it in there as long as it'll dry them out. Leave it only a short period of time. If you are just cooking them and eating like as whole as they are after the cook, I would leave them at maybe
at least 30 minutes, 35 minutes, depending on
Exactly. So that's
you want to make sure your chicken and turkey is cooked.
Yeah. So we're gonna put these in the oven and then we'll let them cook for the 20 minutes. And we'll pull them out. We'll show you what they look like.
We'll show you what they look like in the 20 minutes.
And we might even show you what it looks like at the end when we're actually done
with our sauce.
With our sauce on it. Even though I don't think except we're not showing how we're making it, but we'll show you what it looks like with the sauce if we end up feeling like it. If we end up staying up late enough to actually film that because it's getting late. So we'll see you guys in a bit.
We're back. It's been like 20 minutes, like to the dot.
Yeah, so we're actually gonna go pull
them out of the oven.
I won't lie, we just filmed our Christmas video while they were cooking.
But this isn't being recorded, or this isn't being played at the same time. This is months later. Shh.
Or weeks later. I don't know when
we're releasing this yet.
So you can see
don't tell anybody our secrets.
So as you can see, they just came out of the oven. They're pretty much just partially cooked, not fully cooked.
They're pretty darn cooked, but they're not overcooked.
Yeah, we're gonna bake them now in a sauce. So we actually, after we cut the last clip, we decided,
we're like, why aren't we making a sauce? We have everything ready for it. It'd be silly not to show you.
So what we'll do is we'll pause here. We will.
Or do you want to just do it as a separate video?
No, well, no.
I guess not.
We're gonna cut because you can't ask that question while in the middle of the video.
Why not?
Because it looks stupid.
You have the pause here, so we're fine. You have the roll pause. So,
okay, so we finally put the meatballs
in the pot. They're cooked. We let them cool down a little bit because that way they actually stay together better. Because we're recooking these meatballs again in a sauce.
Yes.
And that's what we're about to make.
Yeah. So what we did is we took pineapple that we just showed you a few seconds ago. We pureed it. So we cut it up and we pureed.
We put it into our mini food processor.
Maybe a quarter of the pineapple.
Yeah.
Again, it
depends on your flavor because this is your sweetness, right?
Yes.
We want a sweet and sour sauce, so
so this is 0 points because I know there's people that said, oh well, it's. I thought juice when you juice a fruit, it gets points. But the thing is with the pineapple here is that we actually did not juice it. We pulverized the entire.
Content. So all of the fruit was there.
So what we were told that if you're still eating the fruit and you're eating all the fibers, it still counts as 0 points.
But when you're juicing it, you're just extracting the actual liquid and the sugar.
That's when it counts points.
That's when it counts points.
So if you hear something different from your own meetings, that's completely fine. But what this is what we've been.
And it's worked for us.
It's worked for us. So. Like I said, pineapple here, and this is our homemade
marinara sauce. We've had a recipe for it. This one
been posted.
This one has no roasted vegetables in it. I'll be honest. I make it sometimes with roasted vegetables when I have the vegetables. This time it's just tomatoes.
And we wanted it more tomato.
We wanted more of a tomato base this time.
Yeah.
So and then I'm also gonna add what is it?
Well, he's.
2 tablespoons.
You want to mix it in one bowl, right?
Yeah, I'm going to mix it all into one bowl here. So I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, just the HV. We usually use the light, but we haven't had it, so we don't have it. VH, I always say HV, I don't know why. So I'm going to add 2 of that.
Yeah, so we checked the points again on the VH sauce. 2 tablespoons is 0 points, but if you start going above that, it starts counting points. So we're only putting 2 in this to make it fully 0 points.
2. And since this is sweet and sour, we thought, what else goes better than sweet and sour than honey and garlic, right? You have that honey garlic flavor. So we found this Weber. We found this at Fortino's. It's a Weber honey. It's a honey garlic rub, but I use it on everything, and I love the smell of it. It smells so good.
It does. It does.
And then
it has like
it's a sweet and garlicky texture. So I'm gonna do that.
And then grab a spoon.
And then I'm gonna grab this.
You're just mixing that up, and then we're just gonna pour on top of meatballs. That's it.
And this totally changes your marinara sauce.
Yeah, it makes it more of a sweet sour sauce, so that you still have the tomatoes in there, but
it's almost like a barbecue sauce, because barbecue sauce is usually tomato based, right? Oh, just lost a piece of pineapple. I didn't realize there's that. You see, there's big pieces of pineapple still in there, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
So then we're gonna take this.
Just pour it on top.
Pour it on top. You want to grab me a spatula if you can? Oh, you have one right there. Here, I'll give you the bowl. I'll let you do that.
So you just dump it all in here. And I'm just moving all the sauce around to make sure it's covering all the meatballs. Because I'm not actually gonna mix these because the sauce is actually gonna sink down and cover all the meatballs. That's why we pour it on top. And all you have to do is then cover it up and then put it in the oven. We're putting it back in at 400. We're probably gonna make it for about, you know,
another 20 minutes or
20
something.
minutes to half an hour, just because we like it to be.
We want to make sure that the sauce gets like
soaked into the
meatball.
Yeah. So we probably won't show you after it's done because it basically just looks like a bowl of meatballs. We will post a picture when we post a recipe, so you'll see what it actually looks like when it's finished. But that's pretty much it. So
don't forget to subscribe.
Yeah. So if you want to see more recipes, give us ideas below.
You can follow us on Facebook.
Yeah. W Gates from Fat to Fits. You can follow us on Instagram and W Connect. Nikki Poulet at 9.
Trip7719.
You can also find us on Twitter at WW_gaze. And like we said, comments below if you guys have other recipes.
If you have other sauces that you would want us to try, go ahead and let us know.
Yeah.
We love trying new things. So hope to see you guys soon, and I'm sure we'll have more videos coming out in the next couple of weeks.
Days.
Probably days.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye, everybody.